A courtroom buzzing with whispers, eyes darting between a confident man and a furious woman seated opposite each other. Harry's face is calm, but his mind is racing, calculating every move like a seasoned chess player. Across from him, Lily, his ex-wife, sits smugly, convinced she's won. She's after his late father's fortune, claiming it as her right. What she doesn't know is that Harry's about to pull off a move so brilliant, it will leave her stunned and the courtroom speechless. Chapter 1. A Father's Legacy. Harry, a self-made entrepreneur in his mid-40s, had always been close to his father, Robert, a shrewd businessman who built a fortune in real estate. Robert wasn't just a businessman, he was a mentor, a guide, and Harry's biggest inspiration. Growing up, Harry often accompanied his father to meetings, observing how Robert's sharp instincts and unwavering principles turned opportunities into success. One golden rule Robert always emphasized was, "Protect your legacy, Harry. Don't let anyone take what's rightfully yours." Robert's sudden passing left Harry grappling with a mix of grief and responsibility. The inheritance wasn't just about money, it was a symbol of his father's hard work and determination. It included sprawling real estate properties, flourishing businesses, and a carefully managed investment portfolio. A lifetime of achievements that Robert had entrusted to Harry. As Harry sifted through the legal documents, memories of his father's lessons came flooding back. He realized that safeguarding this legacy wasn't just a duty, it was a way to honor his father's life's work. Little did he know, this inheritance would soon become the center of a battle that would test his resolve and strategic brilliance. Chapter 2. The Ex-Wife Returns. Lily, Harry's ex-wife, had always had a taste for luxury. During their marriage, she enjoyed the finest things: designer clothes, expensive vacations, and a lavish lifestyle funded by Harry's hard work. Their relationship, however, was anything but perfect. Lily's love for material wealth often clashed with Harry's values of hard work and humility. When the divorce came, Harry ensured the split was fair but firm. He'd even gone as far as securing a prenuptial agreement years earlier, protecting his assets from any future claims. Little did he know, Lily wasn't done with him yet. Chapter 3. The Lawsuit. A few months after Robert's passing, Harry received a shocking letter from his lawyer. Lily had filed a lawsuit claiming she was entitled to a portion of his inheritance. Her argument? Their marriage had lasted over a decade, during which she had supported Harry in building his career. Harry's inheritance, a $10 million estate, was now under threat. Lily's legal team was strong, painting her as a devoted partner who had sacrificed her own ambitions for Harry's success. Chapter 4. Building the Case. Harry's strategy began with preparation. He gathered a team of the best legal minds in the country, led by his trusted lawyer, Susan, who had worked with his father for years. Together, they started building an ironclad case. First, Harry dug into his financial records. He needed to show that his inheritance was separate from the wealth he had built during his marriage. This required years of meticulous documentation, including records of Robert's trust fund, established long before Harry's marriage, bank statements proving that the inheritance was untouched during his marriage, evidence of Lily's extravagant spending habits, which would contradict her claims of sacrificing for Harry. Chapter 5. Gathering Witnesses. But Harry didn't stop there. He also sought out witnesses who could testify about Lily's true behavior during their marriage. Former friends, employees, and even Lily's own family members were contacted discreetly. Each had stories to share that painted a very different picture of Lily than the one her lawyers were presenting. One former housekeeper described Lily's excessive shopping sprees. A friend revealed that Lily often joked about marrying up to secure her lifestyle. These testimonies would be crucial in court. Chapter 6. The Courtroom Showdown. The day of the trial arrived. The courtroom was packed, the tension palpable. Lily's lawyer opened with a dramatic speech, portraying her as a wronged woman who had given everything to support her husband, only to be discarded and left with nothing. When it was Susan's turn, she calmly walked to the center of the room and presented the first bombshell, the prenuptial agreement. Signed by both Harry and Lily, It clearly stated that neither party could claim future inheritances in the event of a divorce. Chapter 7. Discrediting Lily's claims. Lily's lawyer tried to argue that the prenup was invalid because it had been signed under emotional distress, but Susan was prepared. She produced emails and text messages from Lily during that time, showing her enthusiasm for the prenup as a reasonable and fair agreement. Next, Susan moved to the financial records. She presented ironclad evidence that Robert's trust had been established long before Harry and Lily's marriage. The trust was structured in such a way that its funds were never commingled with any marital assets. Every dollar from Robert's estate was meticulously tracked, proving that Lily had no rightful claim to it. To further dismantle Lily's argument, Susan highlighted the timeline of events. She pointed out that Lily had made no mention of emotional distress at the time of signing the prenup. In fact, she had proudly described the agreement to friends and family as a fair arrangement. As if this weren't enough, Susan also introduced financial records showing Lily's extravagant spending habits during the marriage, luxury vacations, high-end shopping sprees, and a personal trainer, all of which contradicted her claims of financial struggle and sacrifice. Each piece of evidence chipped away at Lily's credibility, leaving her visibly rattled. The courtroom murmured as Susan concluded, "This isn't about fairness or justice, it's about greed, and greed has no place in this courtroom." Chapter 8. Witness Testimonies. Then came the witnesses. Harry's legal team called the former housekeeper, Maria, to the stand. Maria recounted vivid details of Lily's extravagant lifestyle, from weekly shopping sprees where she'd spend thousands on designer goods to her demands for expensive renovations to their already luxurious home. "Lily loves spending money," Maria said. "She once told me, 'Money isn't meant to sit in the bank, it's meant to be enjoyed.'" Lily's sister Carla was next. Under subpoena, Carla hesitated at first but ultimately admitted that Lily often bragged about her financial security during her marriage to Harry. She'd say, "Why should I work when Harry's got it all covered?" She never wanted to build anything herself. She just wanted to enjoy the benefits. The turning point came when Susan played a secretly recorded audio clip from a previous mediation session. In it, Lily's voice was unmistakable as she coldly declared, "Why should Harry get everything? I deserve a piece of that fortune too." The courtroom was silent as the weight of her words sunk in. Even the judge's stern expression softened, revealing a tinge of disapproval towards Lily's blatant greed. By the time the witnesses finished, Lily's once confident demeanor was visibly shaken. The testimonies and evidence painted a picture of someone more interested in wealth than justice, leaving the court with little doubt about her true intentions. Chapter 9. The Verdict. The judge didn't take long to deliberate. In his ruling, he not only upheld the validity of the prenuptial agreement, but also criticized Lily for her blatant attempt to manipulate the legal system. Her case was dismissed, and she was ordered to pay Harry's legal fees. As the gavel fell, Lily's face turned pale. Harry, on the other hand, felt a wave of relief and pride. He had not only protected his father's legacy, but also proven that integrity and preparation could outsmart even the most cunning adversary. Chapter 10. The Lesson. This wasn't just about money or revenge. For Harry, it was about honoring his father's legacy and standing up for what was right. The battle taught him invaluable lessons: the power of preparation, the importance of resilience, and the necessity of surrounding oneself with trustworthy allies. Harry often reflected on his father's words, "Protect your legacy." Those words weren't just advice, they were a guiding principle. Through this ordeal, Harry learned that foresight and integrity outweighed aggression or deceit. It wasn't about who shouted the loudest, but about who was prepared to play the long game. He shared this wisdom with those around him, reminding them that challenges are inevitable, but the way you handle them defines your character. This story isn't just about money or revenge. It's a testament to the power of staying true to your values. In life, success isn't about avoiding challenges, but about facing them with courage, patience, and an unwavering belief in doing what's right.